Right. Everyone, hello and welcome. Today we're going over DSP's gameplay, Death Stranding 2, normal difficulty, suborders 100 and 101. I've edited together a Dirge gaming style video for me to watch with y'all and react. And so that's what we're going to be doing today. If you don't know, I am doing a full playthrough of Death Stranding 2 for the channel. It's the first full playthrough I've committed to. I play in the evenings, usually like 11 p.m., midnight, CDT. If you're interested, feel free to swing by, hang out. I don't think I've finished a single combo trial yet for any character. I've gotten like pretty far, but not completed yet for Street Fighter 6. So here we go.
So we are heading. Okay, yes, we're going to the Lone Commander. That's right. We're going to the Lone Commander. This is a side quest. That's correct. Now, the challenge of doing this is that apparently this is a timefall region, and apparently there are BTs in the region that we need to try to avoid on the way to going to the Lone Commander. So this could be interesting. Now, can we take the vehicle? We could try. I don't know if we're going to be able to get through here or not. Anyway, so what was I going to say? Oh, two things. Number one, let's see on our trip to the Lone Commander how it goes. I don't know if we're going to have traversal issues, if we're going to have BT issues, but we'll do this first. Then when we return back.
I mean, it says right there, warning BTs, so you're obviously going to have BT issues. And I mean, just looking at the map, I think someone could come to the conclusion that you're going to have traversal issues. But this is Dark Side Phil we're talking about.
Back, we'll do the story quest. And the story quest is the other direction, right? So I'm curious, if we're going to encounter BTs, what is in my inventory right now?
So yeah, breakable cargo. That means that the cargo is very fragile and sensitive and will break upon terrain damage.
I have 2 bola guns. I have 2 assault rifles. I do have a blood grenade. So I have some stuff. I don't have a ton. So the bola guns, it does work on BTs as well.
Bola guns are very effective against BTs in this game compared to the first.
If there's BTs, I'm debating, should I get more? I do have 3 assault rifles, and 2 of them are the more powered up ones. But I'm debating, oh, I should get rid of this handgun. I don't need it anymore because I have the bola gun, right? I actually should get rid of the Mazer handgun. I don't think I need it anymore. That's going to be eating up inventory that I don't need to waste.
Just note it's in a handgun slot, so it's not taking up any inventory because it has its own unique slot.
That was like the starter stealth handgun. But I want to do active terminal. Thank you. Okay. The private locker, where did it go? Oh, I do have a blood grenade there. And I have 2 blood grenades. Okay. Did it take it off of me? I think it did, right? Good, because I don't want it there. All right, so I think we're good. I just wanted to get that out of my inventory because I knew I didn't need it. Okay, so guys, one other thing, because I want to make this abundantly clear both for the on-demand audience as well as those watching on stream.
I now play this game 3 streams. I give it a couple days break, and now...
This is just his, hostage. I'm gonna wage quit this game segment, and I sped it up.
We're going back to play it again. I've noticed declining viewership, declining interest, declining support for the game. I already said when we started playing this game last week, I would play it if people wanted. But I understand the gameplay loop is boring. Everyone agrees there, right? No one can tell Dent Stranded is super riveting gameplay loop. You're just a guy delivering packages and avoiding enemies. So, if today on the stream, people engage and support and we have a good stream together, I will keep it in the rotation. But if today ends up being a slower dead stream, then that's it. And we're moving on to other stuff, which is fine. We have many things we can move on to that people have expressed they'd like to see me play. I always said up front, I never committed to doing this fully, because I knew that this game had a boring gameplay loop, and I didn't know if that was going to keep people invested in it or not. So let's see how today goes, and we'll go from there.
I'm being told by Nuez if you hold down, you can actually put out your own emote. This is how you do. Ah. Oh, interesting. Okay.
The thing he'll never use.
You notice that sign, Sam? I think someone might need help. I don't know, perhaps we could lend them a hand if we have time. And when we in turn need assistance, we can always build a sign of our own.
Why?
Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
What is this? Why is there a vehicle just sitting here? Dollman can survey the area?
So if you haven't played the game before, as long as the main character's in the chiral network, structures and vehicles used by other players will be spawning in randomly into your world. That's the whole multiplayer strand aspect of the series.
How do I do this? Dollman?
What do I do?
What? I don't know what the hell they're talking about. He's not here. Oh. Cannot be used while in a vehicle.
Steady.
But yeah, Dollman's basically a portable watchtower for the player, which can be used to survey and identify things, mark enemies, etc.
So that's the way we're going, is up this mountain, see? That's it.
Let's catch up. And we're back.
So he floats infinitely. This is a weird game. Whose vehicle is this? They left a vehicle here. It's very similar to mine, but mine has the armor and this one doesn't. But my vehicle's actually better.
Everything at DSPs is better.
That's where we're headed, right there. Lone Commander. Bonus bola gun? No, I don't need that. What's this over here? A nice charging station. Thank you so much. I don't know if we'll actually get to any story development today, because last time around we had major story, and the way I think this game works is that you get chunks of story and then just a bunch of gameplay and then story again. So I don't know if we'll actually get to any story today.
I mean, that's kind of the basis.
We'll find out. Here we go.
Most games, I think.
So what's going to happen is, because a lot of people have been playing this all week, probably along the path that we're going, we're going to end up finding a lot of things that people built to make the journey easier. A sports belt.
This would be correct if Phil was in chiral network coverage, but until he connects the Lone Commander's shelter, he will not be in the chiral network.
Can we get up there? Oh, crap. Some items up here. Survival kit, noble rot wine. Gotta get up there. Oh crap. Here we go. Stuck. Oh boy.
So right there, the fragile cargo just took its first damage tick.
can get to these. We gotta drive around, though. Sports belt. What is a sports belt?
To leave the vehicle for anything. It might as well be a wheelchair at this point. Damages that cargo running over it.
Where did it go? It's up there. It's higher up. Time fall rain. Time fall rain.
Okay.
Okay. Time fall rain.
They hate it when he sings, but I think most
Eating
people
up my
hate it.
durability. Time fall rain. That didn't really rhyme well. Okay, porcelain vase and lone commander. There's more stuff up here. That's where we're going.
Now, mind you, he is doing the right thing by terrain scanning a bunch, but he's not actually using the information the terrain scanner is giving him to drive better.
What the? Uh-oh, BTs. We're in BT territory. Jay Kuma says, I know you eventually sidetracked to grab missing cargo. Just keep trying to make lots of progress. This is potentially the last stream. It's a good point. If this may be the last stream, maybe we should just try to do all the progress we can.
Okay. This is the second tick of damage on the cargo.
Last long at this rate.
I can't move.
Handle it with greater care.
I'm
please.
holding... Look, I'm holding forward. It's going backward. What just happened?
He ran into an object, and the object bounced him. And he tried to accelerate instead of braking.
Dude, I can't go straight. Dude, I'm not doing anything. Look. The game fucked up. It wouldn't let me go straight. It drove me backwards when I was pressing forward. That made absolutely zero sense.
Kojima integrate rollback netcode into Death Stranding 2.
Zero. Okay, this is good. Yeah.
Now the structure he's under is a timefall shelter, which will also repair the packaging of his cargo.
It was driving backwards when I was holding forward, so I think it was actually a game bug, because I can't understand why that would have happened. That was very bizarre.
The game bug, doob. Nothing
So,
I could
there's a
do.
couple right there. There's also BT. Yep, BT's right in the way we need to go. Well, shucks. Yep.
Another thing just to point out is that all of the red X's on the terrain are points that are like shouldn't be passed over or should be avoided. Yellow is more immediate, and then blue is like okay.
Let's save, just in case I do something horrible that I regret. Oh, you can't save. Good. That's excellent.
Can't save when there are enemies nearby.
There he is.
Notice all the red X's. That means that it's terrain that is impassable or shouldn't be passed.
Why can't I get past
be
this
avoided.
little rock? Are you kidding? Come on, it's a tiny fucking rock. Let's go. Let's go! Are you shitting me? Yo, the rock is small as shit. Go. It won't let me get over this fucking rock. Go, you stupid thing. There we go. That was really dumb. There we are. There we are. Come on. There we go. What happened?
Sam, your cargo's been completely destroyed. There's no point in continuing.
So I'm pretty sure for this entire delivery, DSP never either remembered or noticed that the cargo he's transporting is breakable.
Wow, I did that so wrong. I played it so poorly, right? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You did.
I literally drove directly to the base, what I was supposed to go to. I didn't even do anything out of the ordinary. Like, what did I do wrong? What did they want me to do? Oh, you played so horribly. You're an awful gamer. Huh?
He is.
I drove directly there.
After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Until infrastructure is established in the game later on, for a lot of these breakable or fragile package deliveries, I mean, the idea is that you mostly want to do them on foot. You just damaged the package for the first time, I think.
Forget it. I'm not even gonna grab nothing. Fuck this game. I'm just gonna fucking go directly there. I don't even give a shit. Like, why put effort in if the game's just gonna fuck you over and be like, oh, you failed? But I didn't do anything. I outran the enemy. I drove right there. How did I fucking fail?
Yeah, see, he'll try to do everything as fast as possible and like while brute forcing it as hard as possible too.
I feel them, Sam. They're very close now.
I love that you can't save. Nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, if he wasn't looking for someone to handhold him in chat 24/7, he probably wouldn't be doing as much terrain damage to his packages. Also completely, or trying to completely ignore BT's absolutely nothing going on in this case. Nothing. Just trying to drive away. Package was damaged again, I believe.
Sam, your cargo is beyond repair. You can't complete the order.
Could be, you know, going on foot, trying to stealth his way through, but let's do it again.
Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
There he goes, just running into a wall because he's looking at chat. I've had a few game overs, mostly from like taking. There's a mission in the first game, and then there's one in the second game where you have to transport a bomb. And I tried to do it in the truck, and it blew up. Like, ran into another wall. And he's just like, huh?
Sam, your cargo has suffered catastrophic damage. You can't complete the order.
What do I do? Let's do it again.
This is the game. This is the actual gameplay that Kojima designed, and he thought that this is good, that you should do this. Isn't this exciting? Kojima says this is the game you will buy and consume and play and enjoy. This is what I have prepared for you.
Waiting for us ahead.
God forbid Phil ever takes responsibility for bad gameplay. It's always a developer problem. It's always someone's problem, but not his.
So basically, you have to drive incredibly carefully. I think the color of the package actually changes. I think it turned red because it was damaged. So if I don't hit anything, the package stays yellow. But as it becomes increasingly more red... Oh, there you go. See that? So I barely nudged a tree, and the package blinks. See that?
So he's finally come online to the fact that he's transporting something that might be breakable or fragile. After 3 runs.
Okay.
I don't like the look of your cargo.
I didn't want to do that. And here we go again. Look, I can't stop the it's glitches, and it starts driving backwards, and you can't get it to stop. Like, I didn't want to hit the rock. The controls aren't very good. Oh, I guess I hit a rock.
That's what the terrain scanner's for. To try to avoid.
I guess I hit a rock.
Yeah, he could have walked it by now and like been done with this, but God forbid that he doesn't do it the brute force way he wants to.
This is
Like
great.
other places.
So definitely I should deliver this cargo first before I pick up other stuff, since it is so fragile and I'm gonna fail over and over.
I can perform reconnaissance.
It doesn't make sense to pick any of the side stuff up. Maybe on the way back I can pick some of it up, but right now it would make no sense.
Did you notice that sign, Sam? I think someone might need help.
My sick TV with Bravia
Perhaps we could lend
technology,
them a hand if we
guys.
have time. And when we
I'm making
enter the
Amazon
systems,
payments for
we
it.
can always build a sign of our own.
Great, you can't do it this way with the vehicle. Look. You gotta go the other way with the vehicle.
You can't do it this way with the vehicle, but you could have, you know, gotten out of the vehicle, taken the ladder, and walked over there. But God fucking forbid you try anything using your imagination or creativity. My fucking God.
You can't go over here. What about over here?
Also, Seawook, speaking of the TV, it was funny because when he bought the TV, there was a special package on Amazon to buy that same TV with the Sony, I don't know if they're Bravia branded, but Sony neck phones to go along with the TV.
What about this way? this way is easier. Okay. I think that way's easier. Less
It's not a toilet seat around my neck, dude. Okay?
rocks. Oh, rocks. And now I can't control the vehicle. I'm pressing forward. It goes backward. Look.
He's on a pretty, like, high slope, and because of the rain, the terrain's obviously muddy. And these things take effect on vehicle traversal.
I can't
In this specific situation, you'd probably want to zigzag up this hill in the vehicle.
get it to go forward. It literally won't do what I tell it. It just disobeys your input. Look, it's going backward. I'm holding forward trigger, and it actually goes in reverse. What is wrong with you? Remember when you're in a car and you press gas and it goes in reverse? That happens all the time, right? What the fuck is going on, you stupid idiots? Why can't I drive the vehicle?
This is meaningful, positive gameplay worth $300 a day. Or stream, excuse me.
Oh my god. Awful.
They're very close now.
So this is a bad idea, because now I'm going the wrong way.
It's a bad idea, but he won't leave the bike.
It's far to the left.
He could look at the map to check his route, but nope.
Oh, it's a dead end. I don't even know where I'm going. I can't. There it is. That way. No, I can't go up this way. Gotta go left. Couldn't move.
At least he's proactive this time to get out and like actually attack the BT.
I threw it. It didn't do anything. I literally threw it. It did nothing.
I think he tried to melee the BT by accident.
I threw it. It didn't do anything. I literally threw it. It did nothing.
Oh boy, that must hurt.
Right, he successfully killed the BT. Gotta get back to my wheelchair though.
Okay, that's the gameplay. Great. Well, made it. Finally.
It only took, what, like 4 or 5 attempts here? When he could have walked it, you know, probably in half the time.
We made it. It was really tedious, but we did it.
It's tedious because you forced it the way you wanted to do it, the lazy
Wasn't
way.
expecting a porter of all people to drop by. Most folks would have had Buckley's chance of making it out this far. Betting it was the government that sent you my way. They've got an eye for talent.
All right.
Wouldn't describe it as being in good condition, but these things happen.
Well, it was already dismantled anyway.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Woohoo. What's hilarious is someone just said in chat, you're not supposed to use the bike to go through the Rocky Mountains, but I'm sure after the 20th attempt you'll figure it out. The entire game is rocky, dude. You realize that, right? There's no paved roads as of now. Maybe in a month there will be when more people play. So you're just saying never use the vehicle. No, I'll use the vehicle. Thanks. What's up, Mozzie? How you doing today?
I appreciate what you've done for me. Really.
God forbid I have to play this game on foot.
But I'm afraid I can't agree to becoming a part of this chiral network of
He's
yours.
so cocky
He
about it, too.
refuses.
Frank, I don't trust you drawbridge people yet. There's also no end to the dangers in these parts. And if you haven't got what it takes to face them, you'll die like all the rest. Complete my latest order, though.
Ah.
And I might be persuaded to reconsider.
There's the catch.
Strikes you as an unreasonable request, you may as well go home now. There's no shame in recognizing when you're out of your depth. You gotta know what you can and can't handle if you want to survive out here. All of which is to say you shouldn't go off half-cocked and throw your life away. Are we clear?
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised, Seawook, if him and Kat are, you know, watching more prominent streamers play through the game. There's been a lot of not examples, but times where he's admitted to watching playthroughs with his wife after dinner or whatever, after he streams.
So, activate terminal. Excuse me. Recover the mementos from the BT area. Great. Sounds like fun.
Commencing route creation.
He creates a route that's just a straight line.
We're going there and back. Very simple. Okay.
You know, whatever.
Cool.
At least he's engaging with the route system.
Why are the only people in apocalyptic settings British or European? I don't know, because they tend to write those kind of stories. I don't know, right? Okay. So this. Cargo shelf. I don't need this. I don't even know what this is.
This is all stuff that's been left by the lone commander for DSP to use, or the player rather, to use to retrieve the mementos, and he's just dismissing it.
I don't need those. All right.
To be fair, Seawook, I also had the whole Mexico and Australia thing spoiled for me, so yeah.
So I didn't get a free recharge at all. Usually you get a free recharge when you hit a base. They didn't give me anything. So I didn't get my cargo to repair, did it? It's damaged. Do I even have any cargo repair spray? I don't think I do.
You get your equipment recharged, ammo refilled, and then your vehicle's repaired when you rest at a distribution center. But you don't get a recharge after making a successful delivery.
I think I got rid of the cargo repair sprays when we were in the areas that needed them. What the? I don't remember holding that. I was in the I was literally in this menu, and it changed out to the other one. Can I fabricate a cargo repair spray?
Well, it's like he's basically making it very clear, in my opinion, that he's going to use a vehicle and brute force this entire playthrough as far as he gets, because I still don't believe that he'll be whaled out into finishing the game.
No, you cannot fabricate here. Not until you're in the chiral network. Okay. Can I save, at the very least? Yes, at least I can save. Okay, let's save up, so I can obviously resume from here. Okay. A lot of young adult post-apocalyptic stuff has government headquarters in Denver. I don't know why. Okay. I guess we're all damaged. Which direction am I going? Left? We're going left.
ESP
Oh, I'm gonna have
glasses.
to ditch this anyway, because I have no battery. Try and blow a grenade before they spot you, one-hit kill. Oh, I'm aware of that. The weaker versions are one-hit kills, right? You know what I should do? I can build a charging station, can I not?
No, you can't.
I can do that. A generator. Oh, when you're outside the chiral network, you can't make a generator? Oh. I can't do anything, huh? Oh, I can't do nothing until I'm in the chiral network. Oh, shit. I
Yes.
can't build anything at all.
That's how the game
Sheesh.
works. That's how the first game works. I think he damaged that equipment that the package picking it up. He's completely ignoring enemies and running past like the other playthroughs we've done with other games. Frustrated that he has to interact with the game at all.
Alrighty then.
I'm almost positive that if this package had been a fragile or breakable package, he probably would have failed this a lot
I
more.
want. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Fuck.
Looks like you have what was requested. All that remains now is to drop it off.
Well, you've probably seen that that option Seawook to skip boss battles or like complete like a section of them. So I'm pretty sure. I have a feeling before the end of his playthrough, whether or not he finishes, that he's probably going to use that skip feature at least once.
I can't turn the vehicle around. I can't do it. Look, it won't control. Jesus.
Also, for the record, you can use a good chunk of your weaponry from the vehicle by clicking right on the D-pad.
Where's my blood grenade? It didn't equip. Where is he? What? How'd he come here? What? He teleported? He teleported.
Probably so stupid looking when he holds the controller up to do a motion. I wish he'd do that with the fighting stick more often.
Sheesh. Almost there. Good stuff, because my bike has 0 charge.
I really wish his bike had run out of battery, so that way he would have had to walk, but he made it.
Here we go. Phew. All right, deliver and report. The mementos, and I got an extra thing, a mythical creature. Here you go.
Have a go at that. You actually managed to bring it back, did you? I'm genuinely surprised. Let me get a closer look at it.
Cool. Maybe now we'll get on the network, and then we'll be able to build stuff, and it'll be easier trip back. S rank.
Good on you. Couldn't have asked for better service.
Very nice.
Where on earth did you find this? I was sure it was gone for good. Thanks, mate.
Nice, full 2 stars.
No average porter, mate. That much is crystal clear.
The king delivers, that's right. So, for the person in chat who's criticizing me, saying you're not supposed to use the vehicle, so how was it for you doing that on foot? Did you enjoy doing that mission on foot and trudging around and everything, instead of doing it really fast on the vehicle? Oh, because you can't do it on the vehicle, right?
The smugness of that is just fucking awful. I just hate that shit so much.
Love these backseat gamers.
You do love these backseat gamers because, I mean, they're the people that handhold you through other games like Blueprints and shit. Without them, you'd be sitting there going, what do I do, over and over again, or looking up a guide on your phone.
Get out your Cupid and finish the job.
Nice. We're getting on the network. Okay. The little Easter nudge there. There we go. And this is a tough one because there's a ton of BTs here. Ooh, a Trank sniper rifle. I think we used this a lot in the first playthrough, did we not?
You didn't, because this isn't in the first game.
A long-range rifle loaded with non-lethal tranquilizing rounds, ideal for neutralizing human targets from a safe distance. Comes with a variable scope and has 2 zoom settings. Hold your breath to stabilize the aim and be warned it makes a loud noise when firing. So you sneak up, trank a guy, someone gets alerted, they're running to the guy to see what happened, trank them, and you can end up tranking like a whole camp from a distance. Yeah, I remember. I think we used this in the first playthrough. And a smoke grenade. Grenade that explodes on impact to produce a lingering cloud of smoke, obscuring enemy vision and causing humans to cough. The smoke can even shield Sam from the vision of watchers, who, unlike other BTs, have the ability to see. The relatively muted sound of its detonation draws little attention to Sam, making the perfect tool for covert ops. Nice.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Slight increase.
So this is what it's like being all hooked up and wired in. At any rate, looks
Excuse
like
me.
the schematics for my trusty
Nice
shooter
burp.
and darling little smoke grenades are in your hands now. The form is a custom design of mine. Uses tranquilizer darts. Makes a hell of a bang when fired though. So keep that in mind. Just a shame how
There's the
fast-
guy right here, replying to his smug comment from earlier about him using the bike to complete the order. And he ends with, if you're going to be an ass about it, then don't bother looking at chat for help. Genius. Another guy down here, who needs to walk when you can just crash your car around before you eventually get there, taking up just as much time as using more fuel. At least we have air conditioning.
Couldn't have crossed sooner. Maybe this world of ours wouldn't have been so divided, and maybe my mates wouldn't have had to die.
What happened to your mates?
It may sound like a bit of a yarn, but my friends and I supported the government's plans to rebuild Australia. To defend ourselves against those who had other ideas, we had no choice but to take up arms. It ended up costing.
I don't
most
know
of us
why
our
he's
lives.
doing these the extra
because of
lore
me.
segments, because he doesn't give a
The
fuck about
commander.
this game.
You've seen what became.
He's
of
gonna drop it.
my
You know,
mates are the
we'll see if
watchers
Monday
scattered all over this hill.
a whale bails
Mixed
him
in with
out.
all the enemies we slaughtered. And for what? Deep down, we were all the same. Blokes who called this land our home. Was it worth all the struggle? All the bloodshed? For the world we shared to be reduced to this? So, I left the military behind. Decided I had to go it alone. I had to figure things out. Were we all just doomed to die and become watchers? Was that the only way for us to come together? Now fuck that. There was another way. Before it all went to hell, we should have tried to find common ground. And now, with your chiral network, that might finally be feasible. Working with the government too, maybe. For all that and more, I hope you don't let me down.
Oh, your trusty shooter?
My sniper rifle. It's configured to fire tranquilizing rounds. An ideal choice for those who prefer to get the job done without undue bloodshed. Bit of advice though. Make sure you engage your enemies.
All right, we already know this.
That's-
We already know. He said it was loud.
Here we go,
Got it.
finally
and-
skipping everything.
and having left.
Yeah, okay. See.
Yeah, who gives a
Right,
shit?
Sam, I know you got places to be, but an order just came in that caught my eye.
Another order.
Seems our friends over at the government shelter might be in a bit of strife. If you're willing to look into it, you can review the details by checking the sub-orders on the delivery terminal here. Might be a good occasion to fabricate a sniper rifle with the data I just shared, if you take my meaning. Anyway, think it over, would you?
Cool. So, we did it. Let's see if we get anything else, right? Sometimes now that we're on the network, we can get stuff.
What will you give me?
I don't think I have
Reed?
any cargo
I
to
need a
entrust,
reward.
do I? Oh, I do.
Reward
A
me.
compact surveillance camera from the government's base. But we could go back to the government's base. We probably are. That's what we're doing next, so I might as well. Oh, it's 46% damage. Maybe I should. That way I don't break it. Yeah, all right. We'll entrust it.
Your service entry.
We'll entrust it to make sure it doesn't break.
So that's my my segment for today. I hope that was informative and entertaining. And I'll continue to put these out as long as DSP continues to play Death Stranding 2. I believe tomorrow he's playing it for the day stream, so I'll probably have another one of these edited to react to probably on his next day off or something like that. But unless anyone has any questions or anything in the chat, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. And yeah. thank you everybody for watching. Shoutouts to Raw Phil for the footage, of course. I am playing Death Stranding 2 tonight in an hour, in case anybody wants to come by. This video is set to redirect to that stream. Yeah, again, thanks for watching. Hope everyone had a good 4th of July and a good Sunday. And I'll see y'all next time.